This is like the first time I'm doing this. Don't get distracted by anything. Okay, we're gonna get straight into this. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you save your colors. See this? You pop this up, this little thing right here, and you click this little arrow, then you got this stuff. You're gonna have, if you barely open this up, you're gonna have some colors up here. You can choose to keep those, or you can delete them. You can pick stuff by just tapping on them if you already have colors there, because of course you will, because there's going to be stuff up here if you barely opened it. And if you hold down on any of the colors, you'll have this pop up. And this enter, like, if I click on that, and look, wait, I'm not gonna, oh, Jesus. I'm not gonna mess around with that. I'm gonna get this random color, you see? Color, you put that down there. And you click this. Or you could just like drag it on top of it. Or you could boop. Or and then by. And yeah. This is why I don't have ref sheets of all my characters. Because like I don't need them. I really don't. Because I have these. But yeah, I just still kind of need to do ref sheets. On to shading. Black can be a good color for shading, but black shouldn't be your go-to shading color. It should not. What you want to do with your shading, you want to experiment. You want to try different colors, different shades of dark, like blue, red, anything, just dark version of any color. And you want to see how that looks on whatever you're drawing as shading. And that's how I usually do my shading. There is another way you can do shading, or I do shading, is you see this? And I grab this blue, then I do a deepity scoop poop, scoopity doop, stupid bloop bloop bloop, stoopy bloop bloop bloop, stoopy bloop bloop bloop. Oh, there's dot twos. See? I got dots. There's a problem. Dots. I got dots. Okay. Make this dark. You can know it's dark. And you go over it. And if you're thinking, why am I using blue as shading for red? You'll see. Look at that. Don't that just look good? Tell me. Look at this and tell me that this looks good. Or quick. Can you tell me that this looks bad? Does this look bad to you? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Only you. And me. Yeah. This is how I do shading. You could do, with red, you can either do a dark blue or dark red. That's basically what this sort of thing. Like if it's a gray, you want to do a dark gray, you want to do a black. If it's like a reddish color, like a color like this, you can just pick the color and then make it darker and then modify it a little bit, as well as making it darker. And yeah, and for red, you can either do blue or a very dark red. See, that kind of looks good too. But I still prefer the blue. I think with red, you had to make it darker. So yeah. There's yours, girl. My eyes hurt because there's a fan blowing air in my face. We're only 4 minutes in and I forgot basically everything. So yeah. Those are your shading tips. Oh, one more thing. Opacity. You got the opacity. Keeper already knows this. I'm not quite sure if Stardust knows this, because Stardust now uses it on idisPaint X. So, thing for Stardust, if you don't already know this. And thing for Caper too, I don't think you know this, Caper. You see this little thing that's blue right here? Oh, I pulled the shading. See this little blue thing right here? You see how there's arrows? Look, now that's off. Look at this. Now it's on, you don't see that. It's clipping. So whatever you do on this layer, you can make another layer on top of your color, and then do the shading on there, and click the clipping, and then now it only shows up on the layer below it. And you can have multiple layers, then have the clipping. See this? I can just move them around, and they're still only showing up on this layer. One more thing. It's called folders. So how you get the folder, you click on the plus button, and you see add folder. You want to click on that. And what the folder does, the folders are mainly used if you have more than 16 layers. No. And they help organize your stuff. They don't take up space whatsoever, they're just to organize. And if you ever use idisPaint and you get the thing that says put at least 4 layers into a folder and you're confused, it means you have too much stuff, and it means that idisPaint is gonna be slow, or is slow, and is very laggy. I learned that. So yeah, and you can't do anything on the layer, on the folder layer, so it technically doesn't exist in a way. It's just there to organize your stuff. That's all. And yeah, this little thing, that's what that does. You know what this does? That's what that does. And then you can also go in here, and you see this little second thing up here. This little thing. It says move layer. Now it's gone. See? So yeah, you can see. Look. You can see all the names of everything. See why the merge layer thing is grayed out? It's because this layer is above the folder, and you can't merge anything with a folder. And see how it's not blurred out, grayed out here? Because there's just another normal layer under it. So yeah. And what this little thing does, it does basically the same thing as the clipping, but without there being another layer. So that's your little tiny lesson on shading stuff and some info on idisPaint. But of course I can't give you everything because I have the old version. So what you're going to have to do is I'm stretching. Is go on, you're gonna look up idisPaint on YouTube, and you'll find a channel just called idisPaint. And what you want to do is you want to watch some of the more recent update videos on idisPaint if you're confused on how to use certain things, and you want to watch some of the older ones just to go over like the basic stuff as well. So that's my info for you. And let me show you something. I'm gonna just stand up. You go back. You go back. And see this? Is that a mouse? That's a mouse. Look, we got animemu. Because there's a section of this where you can log in and show your art to everyone. These are the top 20 for the day. And you see this little news? That's some stuff about idisPaint. See? This is just gonna have the newest stuff. See, I don't have the newest version, as you can see. So yeah. Those are some stuff you're gonna have to go to the actual idisPaint channel on YouTube to see all the stuff. There you go. I've helped you. So yeah. That's all. Now time for me to draw and listen to music. And my mouth is dry. Great. I'm gonna have to try one of those mango thingies. You're sticky. Why are you sticky? This one's not sticky. It's candy. Spicy candy. There's no more watermelon. I'm just like, really? I like watermelon, okay? Why do you think I named my main character's like girlfriend Watermelon? I'm just like, that character, you know, Watermelon was originally like supposed to be the child of King Kichu X Turtle. That's what she was. Then I'm like, no. Like, no, she's her own thing now. Bye. So yeah, that's kind of the origins of Watermelon for you. She's just a character that I made for fun. And then later on turned into something. And there's a turtle staring at me. A fake turtle. It's an eraser. See, whenever I get like erasers that are please tell me I'm not the only one that does this, like when you get erasers that look like animals, that are animals, eraser animal thingies, you don't use them, you just stare at them. Like I had an eraser that was like a blue triceratops, and I was like, dinosaur. Dinosaur. Go. Stomach. I touched it. You. Sorry, there's Manuzo. What is this? More stomach, 2 stomach. What's this one? Yes, menudo. If you don't know what menudo is, it's Spanish. Menudo means cow stomachs. Uh-huh. You can call us weird all you want. We eat cow stomachs. There's 4 stomach. I don't know what this one is. I can't read that. It's shit. Is that supposed to be an E? I can't tell. It's drawn with Sharpie, and it's fat. It's like, it's fat, especially here. That doesn't look like an E. What is that thing on the end? What the hell? Okay, I'm done. Yeah, we're just cycling through all of this. So if you want to get the newest of new stuff, you're gonna have to go to your home screen and get this. And you won't have this here if you do not have internet. At the moment, yeah, it does that. What's this tiny box? Nothing. So yeah, there you go. Oh, settings. I don't know what settings does. I'll check that out later. Or maybe not. I don't know. Well, you can check it out for yourself if you have idisPaint. Go dig around with stuff. Okay, I'm done. I guess bye. Woo.